All right, everybody. Hello, how are you? What's going on? All right. So we got a little bit more details going on with Collargate. So we have the original video here of Hasan. Allegedly, we don't know for sure, but we pretty much know now that he definitely shocks his dog. So we have the original video here. So you see Kaya back here, his dog on an elevated bed. Now, I don't watch his streams. I only went to streams once or twice just to troll, and I got banned immediately. But apparently this clip is when he did like a 4 or 5 hours like into his stream, and apparently this dog has been laying there the whole time, and she's finally getting up to move around, and he does not like that. So he likes to use his dog more as a prop than a pet. So we'll see.
All of America's much more consequential.
Dog's getting up, probably wants to stretch or move around.
Okay, it's the
but that's a no-no because he needs it as a prop.
same
Like a real piece of shit socialist he is.
reason as to why America. Kaya.
So the dog, so he sees the dog move. He's getting upset because now he wants to use the dog as a prop, get clicks, views, all that stuff.
Please.
And you see his hand reach right there for something. You see him. He reached for something. And then next thing you know, the way the dog reacts, jumps, yelps, like she's scared. Something hurt her. She's terrified because she got shocked. And then he tries to play it off like he didn't. You see his hand here moving.
Jesus Christ. Kaya, please just.
He wants to use the dog as a prop.
Fucking go. Just
boom.
Stop.
The dog jumped, startled, got scared because something scared her. She was shocked.
Jesus Christ. What are you doing?
A real fucking piece of shit he is.
Baby.
And the crazy thing is, nothing will happen to him. This is Twitch's golden boy. Dan Clancy is in love with Hasan. If Hasan came to him, dropped his pants, Clancy would be all over it in a heartbeat. That's his little fucking lover boy.
It's just.
Yeah. Ugh.
You're making her stressed.
Yeah.
She just literally is.
Now she's back to laying down.
Incredibly spoiled from.
So everyone's saying that, a lot of his crew, a lot of his people, weirdos, say that she jumped and yelped is because she scratched her paw on the metal piece right here, which you don't see happen at all. They're trying to say that he didn't shock her. She accidentally, scratched her paw when she was going to put it down, and that's why she yelped. But we have evidence he absolutely did. So here on his desk is the actual remote you would use to shock the dog. And this is a zoomed in version. And he tries to hide it. So he's doing a stream. I guess he's setting up for Christmas. Because the dog would be like, I guess this right here. There's her bed. So they pushed this back a little bit and put her bed over here now. But you saw right there, boom. That's the collar he would use to shock the dog. And he tries to hide it on stream. Because like I said, this is an overview of the whole stream right here. Like they said, they're decorating for Christmas. And there it is right there. You'll see him not notice it. And then he'll sit down and push it away and then go grab a cookie. Like that's what he meant to do. Not realizing it's on stream. Then he finally realizes it. Pushes it away. See, there it is. There's a shock collar. See, that's when he realizes it's on stream and you can see it. And then he pushes it away and reaches for another cookie. So if it's not a shock collar, it's nothing, at all. Why try and hide it from your stream? 100% caught. 100% caught. Yep, he's caught. Very sus now, right? This is what the collar is. And that's the collar the dog was wearing, and it's called the Boss. Apparently it's like a $200 shock collar too, which is fucking outrageously expensive. And stupid to put on a dog. And then we had his good friend Valkyrie who got, I got a feeling her stream and his stream like cross-pollinate, so his viewers watch her and her viewers watch him. And we got another little clip of her after this explaining something else that was going on between her and Asmongold. and why she had to apologize for talking to him, and I'll kind of explain a little bit more why I think she did that. But this is her first comment on what happened. She apparently, I think she's good friends with Hasan. I don't watch streamers. I don't really watch two streamers. I watch Asmongold, the king, the most humble streamer, the Roach King, and actually right here, I watch SFan. I like SFan. I watch some of G1 too, or some of 1G a few times too. I'll poke in every now and then and check them out. But mainly I watch Asvan and Asmongold. But so here's her first comments on it, which is more just dribble.
Oh yes, I have seen the Kaya stuff, and let me tell you, Kaya is, well, first of all, the clip did look horrible. The clip was really bad. It was so bad.
Because he shot his dog.
It's understandable why everyone was freaking out about it, but I can verify that Kaya is the most loved and spoiled and just the most well-trained and best little baby.
Trained or terrified?
Big baby.
Because she says just one little thing out of step and it'll fucking shock her.
That I have ever been around and that I have ever seen. So.
She's saying nothing. The most nothing statement, nothing.
Big baby. But yeah, it's
And she continues to put her foot in her mouth right here.
It's kind of crazy. You would think that this kind of outrage, we would have seen it towards like the genocide and stuff, but this.
And I'll let you know, like, the genocide's terrible, but there's something in a lot of people, I think majority of people, care more about animals than actual people. Which, if you ever watch like a horror movie or any kind of movie where a person dies, you're upset, it sucks. But if you see an animal die in a movie or something like that, it's fucking heartbreaking.
Priorities in this world are not where they should be. But alas.
So she basically put her foot in her mouth with that one, and that wasn't acceptable. And you got a lot of people. The idiot did the meme just to expose herself. Dan Valkyrie supports animal abuse. At this point, I'm going to go and assume everyone defending his son is an animal abuser, right? See? It's just not looking good for her. There's more clips. This one, I don't like watching this, if this is the one I'm thinking of.
If you run right...
A video has resurfaced of Hasan training his previous dog named Fish. Yeah, I don't want this one. It's hard for me to watch because he pulls him by his tail.
I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone. Motherfucker, come here.
Oh, I hate seeing that. Motherfucker. It hurts the dog so much. Oh. Real fucking scumbag he is. So I guess with Valkyrie, she didn't know what to say, so she kind of like... In this statement, she really said nothing. It's like a nothing statement. So apparently, I don't know how anyone found out. Like I said, I don't pay that much attention. But apparently, she DM'd Asmon to like ask him about the situation, how she should reply, I think, or how she should put out a statement regarding it, because she's friends with Hasan, and she doesn't want to, I guess, say anything terrible about him because she's friends with him, but she also didn't, doesn't know what to say. So I think she DM'd Asmongold asking for his advice, which apparently leaked. So now that her chat found out she was talking to Asmongold, they want to crucify her for it. So she had to make an apology video to her chat about talking to Asmongold. That's how fucking crazy her audience is, or her chat. They want to crucify her just for talking to someone. Fucking weirdos. So here, this is from Yeet. Valkyrie apologizes to her community for DMing Asmongold. And her apology is also more just nothing. She says nothing. She should run for politics. She's so good at just saying nothing. My fault for not being aware enough. Probably so hurtful and jarring. I think everyone, including myself, should be more aware of what's going on in the world. I'm not aware enough. I hear you guys. What the fuck does that even mean? How many times can you say aware?
It's my fault.
So here's
for
the
not
video.
Being aware enough, and I apologize to my community. It was probably so hurtful, and so jarring. I'm under a rock, and that's my fault. So, I think everyone, including myself, should be more aware of, what's going on in the world and what people are saying I just like, it is my fault at the end of the day. That is my fault. It literally no one's fault but my own.
Well, what's her fault? That she had a nothing apology or nothing to say about what Hasan was doing with his dog? Like, I don't get what
I'm
she's
not
talking
aware
about.
enough, and that's on me.
Aware of a what?
You're a good role model still at this point. I don't think so. I don't think I am. I think I have a good job of recognizing when I do mess up and accepting that.
So I think she's saying she messed up from the earlier statement when they were talking about Hasan abusing his dog and shocking it, to comparing that with the genocide.
And
But I can't. She's between a rock and a hard place with this one. She should have just came out and said it was wrong if it happened, because you couldn't prove right there and now when she first put the statement out. You couldn't like definitively prove that he was shocking his dog. But then we got the other video we just saw. We actually saw the actual remote device on his desk that proves he was shocking the dog.
being okay with it, but and it's all good.
But she's also in the same circle as Hasan. Friends, talent, all that stuff. Like, it's one big club she's in. And if she goes against anything they say, she's out and her career's over. They're all like stick together.
You guys, I see you guys. You're right. You're so right. And it is 100,000% my fault for not being aware enough. And I need to be
More aware.
more proactive in being aware of
Aware,
people
like,
and
she's literally just saying
what's going
nothing.
on in this world. Listen, guys, even when it's happening to me,
She chose her company. She's in bed with them. So whatever Hasan does, she's guilty by association.
it is 1,000% okay to hold people accountable
Yes, she never did hold Hasan accountable for shocking his dog,
for
and still tries to just dodge it all.
actions and mistakes, okay? I think that the biggest discourse is seeing, like, I feel like the community is split. Like, some people are being too harsh, some people are not being harsh enough, and it's like I see you, okay? It is a good thing. And because of that, I was able to do like a deep dive. I was able to leave my rock and see and be more aware of it. And, I need to be more aware.
More aware. It's more aware. More aware. I'm not aware, but I need to be more aware. She just continues to say nothing. So she had to apologize to her chat for talking to Asmongold, which is fucking crazy. He's the most humble streamer. And then Tectone, who's a good friend with Asmongold, fucking laid into her. Asmongold sticks his neck out for Valkyrie to make sure she's okay and helps her navigate the discourse she's going through. And she stabs him in the back and affirms to her community that he is an evil, unforgivable human being that shouldn't even be talked to. Weak, pathetic, spineless. No wonder she has such an affinity for Hasan. He's just as spineless as Jellywig. So I don't know if Jellywig's a person or if he's calling Hasan Jellywig. This is your reminder. Do not help the weak. They will be the first to stab you in the back if it means saving their skin, which she basically did. She just threw Asmon under the bus to appease her chat. I've said this 1,000 times. Asmongold is a good ass dude. Incredibly overhated. Incredibly overhated. Bro is reasonable as fuck and his takes aren't even that crazy. I'm just gonna be dead ass. If you got a problem with what this guy says, you're quite literally just a pussy. Fuck these streamers, man. We'll call Asmon a piece of shit, then support a dog torturer. Hope the clout's worth it. So he's not too happy about her whole, he's good friends with Asmongold, and she just, like I said, she just completely threw Asmon under the bus to save herself and to appease her chat, which is fucking very cowardice.
So hurtful.
But like I said, they all run in the same circle. Her, Hasan, Pokimane, like they're all part of this clique. And with these people, if you go against the grain a little bit, they'll fucking ostracize you out to nowhere. So like I said, I think a lot of her chat also cross-pollinates with Hasan. So like her chat will go and watch Hasan's streams, and Hasan's chat will go watch her streams, and they could be subscribers. I think she streams on YouTube too, so they could be channel members. So they might pay a monthly subscription to watch her on YouTube, Twitch, buy her merch. I don't know if she sells any, but if she does, and all Hasan has to do is bandmouth her a little bit, and whatever one of his like chatters on his side are subscribed to her on Twitch, they might cancel their subscription to her. They might stop buying her merch, leave a bad reviews, and completely destroy her career. So she is basically being held hostage by her chat. So, but she chose to, roll with Hasan and his crew and live by the sword, die by the sword. But like I said, I feel kind of bad for her because she's really not like a big political streamer. She's not really in, this whole landscape of politics, which is just a crazy space to be in right now. She's not, I don't really think she like leans one way or the other, like publicly. I think she keeps a lot of that stuff private. But since she is associated with Hasan, it just amplifies her by 1,000. So, and her previous statement on it was just a big old nothing burger. Like she didn't say anything at all, and it kind of like pissed off a lot of people. So I kind of feel bad for her, but she chose to be in Hasan's circle. So live by the sword, die by the sword. So we also have everybody's favorite streamer, Pokimane. So this episode was supposed, so she does a podcast with somebody called was it Lily Pichu or something like that? I don't know who that is, but I guess she does a podcast with her. So, and they apparently had an episode with Hasan. It was supposed to air this week, but it didn't. So this episode was supposed to air as usual, but staff refused to upload it out of fear it caused drama, and also posted this statement without my approval. So here's the statement down here that her staff posted, not her. So they did this without her approval. So sorry guys, we'll talk about everything on this week's episode and go on a hiatus afterwards to restructure. So all those people can get fired. Even talk, yep, right here. Look at this. Pokimane restructuring. She's gonna throw them all under the bus. Their entire staff, so they're all gonna get fired. So, this is. I'll see if I can find it from the actual instead of just this. So this is the quote her staff put out without her approval. So hey, she calls her fan base taste buds. That's weird. This is the tough on the right, but we wanted to give you all a heads up that we're unfortunately going to be missing our first scheduled Saturday video tomorrow. We've been watching the recent drama unfold covering our guests, and it's been getting intense. We've had a serious talk as a crew, and we all agreed that it did not feel right uploading tomorrow's episode at this moment in time. Our community is our favorite thing, and the reason we do this is to create a space that is comfy as always and a true escape. We do not want to impact the cozy atmosphere we've all built together. Thanks for always supporting our vision for a fun, positive place to hang out. See you all next week. Sweet and sour staff. That's fucking weird. Got Lily Pichu here, I guess. Hasan and Pokimane. So like this isn't going away anytime soon. People, when it involves animals, people don't let that go. People love animals. So seeing all this go down might actually be the final straw that breaks the camel's back for him. But like I said, Twitch won't suspend him. They won't even ban him for a day. They won't even ban him on his day off. Dan Clancy loves this guy. He has a huge crush on Hasan. Major like in love with him. If Hasan dropped his pants, Dan Clancy would gobble that up in a heartbeat and thank him for it. It's crazy how much like he gets away with on that website. He's their golden boy. Nothing will ever happen to him. He could literally go on stream and off a guy and nothing will happen to him. So, like I said, it's going to keep building up, but he might lose some sponsors or maybe his chat, some of his fan base might fall off a little bit, but Twitch won't do anything to punish him at all. He'll be fine on Twitch.